OttSuccess is a team of learning professionals who are dedicated in making your knowledge more usable to you. Whether it's your company's knowledge, for your staff or your own personal, we help you to make it more usable. And our hashtag is making knowledge usable. Because it's interesting, nobody wants to have more result from their learning than the learner himself. And he has that hidden little question to himself, that hidden little standard. Did that really work? Am I feeling that my conditions on my job or life have improved? Am I better, more able? So we started in 1996, and it really came about because I was a failed student. I couldn't learn, I couldn't change my life, I couldn't improve it, nothing worked. And I was very destroyed by it because I had, as a kid, great plans. Nothing is going to come of them. So when I finally started to get my act together and really look into it, well, how can I change it? I discovered there is quite a few very interesting elements. And furthermore, what I realized or discovered actually is that this problem I'm having, that I thought is just me, is so common. It is actually unbelievable. And it is no indication if somebody is a successful student by current standards or not. Does he really think he can learn? And the measurement for him on learning is always, can he change his life? Can he change his conditions? And if he can't, he doesn't believe he can learn. And he will just do the same thing, despite degrees. Now, our clients is really the learning and development sector, whether it's system designers, instructional designers, course deliverers, Lego series play, content creators, platforms. We help anyone, whether it's a company or an individual. We're always interested in helping someone with learning. And that's just coming from the point that as a failed learner, nothing makes me more happy than changing somebody's life with that. There's 3 key questions you have to ask, and there's a tip for you. And the first one is are your learners willing to learn your data? Are they really willing to sit down and learn it? The second one is, are your courses designed or lack a certain element that they are disengaging and you have students drop off? And the third question is, does the application reflect your training? Or in other words, is what you taught them the same as what they're doing? Now, out of these 3 questions, we usually only look at the second and third. But by far the most important one is the first one. Is your learner willing to learn? And does he know he can learn? And unless you address that aspect, you will not get through to him. So I love to help you with this, and that makes all the difference in your learning, because once you have a winning learner, you have somebody who will also win on their post, on their job. What do we do? Well, we do formula coaching. I have mentioned that repeatedly on LinkedIn, which is really working with individuals to actually help them solve their problems. But our main bread and butter is really course review and working with your HR or training department to make your course in a way that the learner can assimilate the data and can apply it better. That is really our key area. We also do another thing which you might be interested in, is executive establishment. If you're spending a lot of money on an executive and you want him to perform well, then really actually put him there so he can actually do the job well is quite important. What we do is we look at all the different aspects of what he requires to be a high productive staff member, and then we work with him through each point till he feels confident that he can deliver. And we test him on it. We make sure he does know he can. Last but not least, to any investors out there, from the knowledge that we have gained over the last 20 years, we found out there is a possibility that we can actually quantum leap learning. If you're interested in knowing more about that, do contact us, because illiteracy, robotic learning, we can remove all that and we can really empower a learner. Right, that's it for me. If you want to contact me, please do so. Connect up. Let's have a chat. It's free and I'll love to find out if I can help you. Bye.